Hey, when we think of a bond, we often envision something strong, positive, and supportive. But in the realm of narcissistic abuse, the term trauma bond takes on a chilling new meaning. It describes the powerful, often invisible chains that bind a victim to their abuser, making it incredibly difficult to break free, even when the relationship is clearly toxic. This bond isn't forged from love, but from a calculated cycle of abuse designed to keep the victim dependent and controlled. It's a manipulation of the brain's natural reward system where intermittent reinforcement moments of love and affection interspersed with periods of cruelty creates a potent cocktail of addiction and despair. Imagine being starved and then given a small morsel of food. Your relief and gratitude are immense. This is the dynamic the narcissist cultivates. They withhold affection, approval, or attention, then offer it in small doses, leaving you craving more, working harder to please them, and clinging to the hope that the good times will return. This cycle creates a powerful biochemical response in the brain, releasing hormones like dopamine and oxytocin associated with pleasure and bonding. Over time, this creates a physiological addiction to the relationship. Even as it becomes increasingly toxic, the victim becomes trapped, their sense of self-worth eroded, their ability to trust their own instincts compromised. The insidious nature of a trauma bond lies in its ability to masquerade as love. The victim, often unaware of the manipulation at play, attributes their pain to relationship challenges, personality clashes, or even their own perceived shortcomings. They blame themselves, believing that if only they tried harder, loved more, or were somehow better, things would improve. To understand the grip of a trauma bond, we must first decode the manipulative tactics narcissists employ to establish and maintain control. One of the most insidious weapons in their arsenal is love bombing. Imagine meeting someone who seems tailor-made for you. They shower you with compliments, affection, and grand gestures of love. This whirlwind romance is intoxicating, sweeping you off your feet before you have a chance to catch your breath. This is love bombing, a calculated tactic designed to create a strong, rapid, emotional attachment. But like a mirage in the desert, this idyllic facade soon crumbles, revealing the narcissist's true nature. Enter the devaluation stage. The compliments dry up, replaced by criticism, belittling comments, and gaslighting, a form of manipulation that makes you question your own sanity. You're left confused and hurt, desperately trying to recapture the initial bliss of the love-bombing phase. This desperation fuels the narcissist's ego, confirming their power and control. You become increasingly compliant, walking on eggshells to avoid their wrath, sacrificing your own needs and desires in a futile attempt to win back their affection. This cycle of idealization, devaluation, and discard forms the bedrock of the trauma bond. The victim, conditioned to associate love with pain, becomes trapped in a web of emotional dependence, their self-esteem shattered, their identity fragmented. You might assume that escaping the clutches of a narcissist would bring immediate relief, a sense of liberation from a toxic situation. However, the reality is far more complex. Trauma bonds don't simply vanish when the relationship ends. Instead, they linger like a phantom limb, a constant ache that defies logic and reason. Why is it so difficult to let go? The answer lies in the very nature of the bond itself. The intermittent reinforcement, those fleeting moments of love and validation, create a powerful craving, a yearning for the narcissist's approval. Even in their absence, your brain continues to seek those highs, those brief respites from the emotional turmoil. Moreover, the devaluation stage has left its mark. Your self-worth has been systematically chipped away, replaced with self-doubt and insecurity. You may question your judgment, your worthiness of love, even your sanity. This internalized negativity makes it challenging to move on, to believe that you deserve better. The narcissist may also employ tactics to keep you tethered, even after the relationship ends. They might promise to change, play the victim, or threaten you. These manipulations serve to maintain their control, ensuring that you remain emotionally invested even as they continue to inflict pain. The grief that follows the end of a relationship with a narcissist is unique in its intensity and complexity. It's not just the loss of the person you love that you mourn, but Also the loss of the illusion, the idealized version of the relationship that was so carefully crafted during the love bombing phase. Remember those early days, the whirlwind romance, the promises whispered with such conviction? Those memories, now tainted with the bitter aftertaste of betrayal, become both a source of comfort and a cruel reminder of what could have been. This dissonance between the idealized past and the painful reality creates a profound sense of loss. You grieve not only the narcissist, but also the person you thought they were, the future you believed you would share. This grief is further compounded by the realization that you were manipulated, that the love you felt, as real as it seemed, was never reciprocated. It's essential to acknowledge that grieving for a relationship with a narcissist is not a sign of weakness. It's a testament to the depth of your capacity for love and empathy, qualities that were ruthlessly exploited. Allow yourself to feel the pain, the anger, the confusion. These emotions, though raw and overwhelming, are a necessary part of the healing process. The trauma bond is a cruel tether, wrapping pain in the disguise of love, making you long for the very person who broke you. But someday, yes, someday, you'll wake up and the ache won't be so sharp. Someday you'll breathe without their name sitting heavy on your chest. That day comes when you start being kind to yourself, when you look in the mirror and say, I deserve more. Real love will find you, not the kind that manipulates, but the kind that sees you, holds you, and never lets go. And the narcissist? They'll remain an empty vessel, always grasping, never whole. But you, beautiful soul, you've got you. The universe knows your heart and it knows theirs too. Justice comes, even if not in this realm. So take one step forward, heal, love yourself. And I'll see you in the next one, radiant as ever.